Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the Cameraman. Today is Monday, October 26, 2020. This video which I'm about to play was originally an unlisted video which I created for James Pickett to demonstrate to him what he was seeing with his images filmed from Darwin on July 15th, 2020. He shows 4 different images apparently showing the moon rotating in the sky, which of course we would expect to see due to natural field rotation. So I've decided to make this video public. I have been talking to James, but he is convinced that what he's seeing is not normal and has suggested that we have to agree to disagree. So I'll share the video and you can see what I presented to James. Before I do that, I just want to explain something that you will see in the video here. I've got the moon size enlarged again because we're zoomed right out. It just makes it easier to see. But you'll also notice that there's a silhouette of an aeroplane on the moon here. Now that's something that I've added to make the point that if you were following an aircraft across the sky from east to west, obviously the nose would be following the plane, and as it flies across the sky, the nose will always be pointing in the direction that it's going. So I can actually change the model here, as you can see, surface image model. Normally I have it on the alternate model which shows the craters, but as you can see I've actually added a user specified image which has the silhouette of an aircraft on it. So if you're wondering what that is, then that's what we're seeing. And also I do turn the daylight off partway through the video just to make it easier to see the moon as we cross the sky. And one other very important point that we need to remember is that the illuminated side of the moon will always be facing the sun. Yes, even when the sun is below the horizon. You can see that the sun is well below the horizon here, yet it is shining up on the moon, which is why the moon is facing down towards the horizon when we see it. This is a very key point. So here we go, I'll play the rest of the video now and you can see what you think. Hi James, I've taken a look at these images from July 15th, 2020, and I've run them through Starry Night as seen from your location in Darwin. Let's take a look at what happens when we compare the rotation of the moon in Starry Night to your images. Starting at 3:30 AM, we see that the illumination of the moon in Starry Night is exactly the same. Now let's run it forward as we follow the moon as it crosses the sky. It's 7:36 AM, and again we see that the rotation in Starry Night agrees with your images. Now we're just going to turn the daylight off so it's easier to see the moon against the daytime sky. At 10:53 AM, we see again that Starry Night agrees with the rotation of the moon. And finally, at 1 PM, we see that Starry Night still agrees with the rotation of the moon. And note the direction of the sunlight. This is a key point because obviously the direction of sunlight is coming from the sun, shining on the moon. Remember that the illuminated side of the moon always faces the sun. This is very important.